Oh, very nice. Gosh, that was very nice. Singing boulders. Okay, let's give the Wheel of Fun another great big spin here and see what it comes up on now. All right, the Wheel of Fun, and now we're on, whoa! Kind of, so someone apparently left the door open, kind of a gust there for the wheel. Oh, this is always exciting. It's the little grab bag. Boys, bring in the little grab bag here, and we'll see what we have on this. Oh, yes, it's another wheel to spin. Here we go. Let's give this one a spin rapidly, shall we? There we go. Spinning the wheel, and it lands on... Wait a minute. Perhaps I spun it wrong. No, that's the only way to spin it, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Consult giant drum. Okay, bring out the giant drum, boys. Yes, we have a giant drum of instructions here. Now, this increases the possibility to virtually millions. Let me sift it around there once. All right, we'll open it up, reach inside, grab out a card from some lucky home viewer. Could be driving home in a brand new Dodge. All right, and the drum of instructions tells us to, oh, look at there, spin again. Okay, back to the big wheel. Thank you very much. Here we go. One more spin on the Wheel of Fun. And here we have no. I see it's landed on the incredible shrinking guy, and here now to tell us more about that, our own Chris Elliott. Chris, come on out here. And
Thank you.
thank you very much. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Chris, this is your new running character, I understand. What happened to the old one, the regulator guy?
Well, you probably know better than me, Dave.
What do you mean by that?
You told me I couldn't do it anymore.
Oh, no. Let's forget all about that. Now, tell us about the new character.
Yes, this is something I'm very proud of and looking forward to. It's called the Incredible Shrinking Guy, and I shrink to incredibly small size. And the network's really behind this. They've given us a big budget with lots of special effects and all that.
Okay.
I think we have a clip.
We have a clip. You want to set it up for the folks?
I don't know what it is. They kind of just threw this at me when I came out here, but I think it's self-explanatory.
Let's take a look now at the clip from Chris Elliott's new running character, the Incredible Shrinking Guy.
Oh, you're huge! Get away from me! You're huge! Get off, you brat! Oh, God!
That was really... That was really something.
Thank you.
I certainly see what you mean about the special effects. That giant pencil, that was incredible.
Well, thank you very much.
But, you know, I'm confused about one thing, because the pencil was so large, and then you busted a bottle over the rat's head. Was that like a little tiny miniature bottle, or shouldn't that have been like... It actually should have been like 2 or 3 times your size, shouldn't it, if the pencil was that...
Well, it's science fiction, Dave. It's just...
Yeah, I know, but I understand that, but keeping everything in proper perspective...
Why are you always on my case?
Chris, no.
I'm just trying to cut a niche out for myself. You've got all this. I don't have limousines. I don't wear fancy Italian shoes.
I'll tell you what, you can do your little character twice a week.
Twice a week?
Twice a week.
I can do anything I want on this show.
All right, fine. There he goes. We have time for one final spin of the wheel. Here we go. One more spin. Okay, here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's Inflate the Lady. That means we're not getting around to Elvis's tuna giveaway. Sorry. Nice job, though, anyway. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Inflate the Lady. No, not something you can do on a bus. No, it's a patriotic tribute to Lady Liberty. Nice job. Thank you. We'll pause here for commercial. We'll be right back with Billy Crystal. Welcome back to the show with Billy Crystal and the movie. You know Cornelia Guest?
The debutante.
Yeah, she was here. Isn't this amazing? This thing inflates 35 feet tall. It's a giant Statue of Liberty balloon.
Gorgeous.
Isn't that what you'd call that? A balloon? More or less?
Yeah.
A balloon? Can I get somebody to help me out on this?
Yeah, it's a balloon.
We call that a balloon? Thank you very much. It's a balloon. A zephyr. Billy Crystal will be out in just a second, but first, shall we do this? It's a top 10 list from the home office in Milwaukee. Tonight's category, interestingly enough, top 10 things Dan Rather, the CBS News anchorman, top 10 things Dan Rather is afraid of. Here we go. Number 10, spiders. Number 9, people will discover he doesn't understand maps. 8, the greenhouse effect. 7, a drunken pass by Charles Osgood's wife. 6, searing abdominal cramps during newscast. 5, endorsement deal for Bartles and James will fall through. 4, Garrick Utley. 3, handshake too limp for world leaders. 2, might giggle during Chernobyl update. And the number one thing that Dan Rather is most frightened by, West 57th kids laughing behind his back. My first guest tonight is the star of a major motion picture called Running Scared. It opens around the globe. Really? Around the globe? On June 27th, and he'll be appearing at the Universal Amphitheater this Sunday and Monday. It's always a pleasure to welcome back Billy Crystal. Billy, come on out here. Very hip, too. Very hip. Very hip.
Nice to see you, right?
Boy, oh boy, that suit sure shows me something.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does it show you?
Very hip.
I went hip.
Yeah.
This was the suit I wore to my daughter's bat mitzvah.
Yeah. How was that? A lot of fun?
Oh, we missed you. It was the greatest.
Yeah.
I felt so old,
Uh-huh.
but fabulous, because my relatives said the same things to her they said to me. My Aunt Sheila, with a cigarette, the ash is longer than a cigarette. It never falls off.
Uh-huh.
She has kabuki theater makeup, the cotton candy hair, the bozo eyebrows back like this, and the movable beauty mark depending on the occasion. Bar mitzvah, funeral. She's been smoking 4 packs of cigarettes for 44 years, David. She can't understand why her voice sounds like this. Darling, we are so proud of you. Forget about it. I plotted. It was so fabulous. We are so proud of you. Lenny, get the car. Forget about it. We love it. We are so proud of you. So that was, it was
like
a
lovely woman. Yeah.
Yes, it was fabulous.
Now, this is 8H. This is a studio where a year ago, it was a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
1985, that you were on Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Any memories when you come back into the building here?
More like flashbacks.
Flashbacks.
Oh, boy, it's like the 60s.
That was a lot of work, wasn't it?
It was a lot of work, but
Yeah.
it was great because, like, right in this area, over here, our sets were like this way. I remember doing a sketch as Hervé Villachess. I was as Hervé Villachess in a show called Bad Career Moves, where Hervé had left Fantasy Island asking for $75,000 a week, and Jim Belushi said, well, that's $25,000 a foot. And and then stripping down right in front of everybody,
Yeah.
doing Sammy going to somebody else and getting naked in front of the audience who's from New York and they're used to seeing that, so
Sure.
it didn't matter. So it was great.
Yeah. Now you're a major motion picture here. You and Gregory Hines, I understand, it's very, very good.
It's a
very entertaining.
Yeah, it's a funny movie. It's got great action, and
Now-
it was fun.
Now, do you get different treatment from your family because you're now a film star?
Well, they start.
Billy, we're senior citizens. Can we get in for half price? Can you talk to somebody first? Huh? Does he dance in it? Is he a dancing guy in this? Huh? Tell me, is it, what are you running from? Huh?
So it's, I like it. Well, you always get me to do him.
Now, what's the film about? Running Scared. What are we talking about here?
We're talking about 2 hours, but seriously, it's,
If you want a real one, just move your elbow. Anton will do it for you.
you're kidding, just,
No, Anton has been trained to the elbow. That's right.
really one of these, and then if you
Yeah.
do, you get 2, you got to
That's right.
bump.
Ba-doom boom. Yeah. Okay, well, there you go.
I tell you, Dave, well, then you have to do Buddy Young Jr., because Buddy Young, I'll tell you this right now, Dave, these video cassettes are getting me nuts.
Yeah?
Stay with me.
I think you need bigger elbows.
Oh, you can, well, I got two. They'll be flying on this one. My wife comes back from the gynecology. She says, Buddy, got cystitis and Amadeus. I said, is it serious? She said, positive, but the music is beautiful. Oh, there you go right now. Oh, I tell you, it's wild. It's about, the movie's about 2 undercover police officers.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Chicago?
No, just what we did there.
This? Oh, it's too wild, I tell you.
You gotta have fun. Don't you have to have fun?
You gotta have fun in life, Dave. I went to the Bronx Zoo. The animals have graffiti on them. I'll tell you, it's wild. See a lion on his chest is written, Nunzio eats the big Paduki. Oh, it's too crazy. But what we need is love today. We don't have love. I'll tell you that right now. It's too crazy. What? Now is that a Chinese guy? What?
All right, so
I am so
back to
tired.
Running Scared. Yeah, you're out now promoting this thing, aren't you?
I'm promoting it.
Have you been in New York all day, or?
I got in here last night. We did.
From where did you come in?
Chicago, where we did 44 cities in 2 days.
That's a lot of fun.
And satellite, you do.
Oh, satellite, yeah.
You do these satellite feeds where you sit in a little studio. They put a camera on you, and they beam you to all the local news shows throughout the country. Yeah. But the satellite is great, because you can eavesdrop on other shows getting started. Do you have one of these things?
We did it once. One time we had to do it. It was a lot of fun.
It's hysterical.
Yeah.
You can watch, like, Tom Brokaw get his papers together before the news starts. I've seen Cosell, unbelievable, before a show starts, and he doesn't know anyone's watching. Darling, who's going for food? Well, where are we going to the Carnegie? Well, then, well, I'd like a pastrami lean. If it's fatty, send it back. Bam! And I want a good sour kosher pickle. If it's a Protestant pickle, it's going back. I'm telling you that right now. There. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. It's great to eavesdrop on that stuff.
All right, now where were we? We're talking about the
movie.
film. The film, 2 hours, Running Scared. It's about
2 undercover cops.
We're going to do a commercial. I'm sorry.
Chicago, who do commercials.
Stay right there, and we'll come back and we'll talk about the film. Did you bring a clip?
Yes.
You got a clip there. Okay, we'll come back here with Billy Crystal. Welcome back to the show with Billy Crystal and the movie Running Scared. It's about 2 cops in Chicago.
Right.
They're retiring in 30 days.
Yes, they decide to retire early. I've inherited some money, and I want to quit. I don't want to be shot at anymore. I talked my partner and best friend, Gregory Hines, into
He's terrific, isn't he?
Oh, he's the greatest.
He was on here a couple of months ago. Very nice guy. Yeah, he's great. Very nice guy.
Oh, he's wonderful. And I think we're terrific together.
A lot of fun, was it?
Oh, great fun.
Yeah. Do you have stories about what went on there, or do you want to...
Oh, there's some wild things, Dave. But what happens is they decide to retire early, and they have to solve this murder case. And they got 30 days left trying not to get hurt.
This is their going-out case.
Yeah, their last case, and they're very irreverent.
All right. We're going to look at a clip now?
Let me set this up. We have this guy we're busting. He's got $50,000 in a briefcase, but we don't have a crime against him. So we're in this rough neighborhood in Chicago, and this is sort of how we work together. I try to get him to confess.
This is a minute or so from the upcoming release of Running Scared. Running Scared.
Running Scared.
Soon to be open, June 27th. Billy Crystal, Gregory Hines.
I'm sorry, man, but we...
I
had a little...
Yeah.
I had a little beard.
But people seem to like the film.
They love this movie. I'm very excited.
That's great.
It's a big step
now,
forward.
is that what you're going to be doing from now on? You're just a movie star now, right?
Oh, no. I have a new HBO special, which I'm thrilled about, called Don't Get Me Started, which will be out in August, and the book coming out. So I'm doing all kinds of things.
What was the best part about doing the film?
Well, besides being with Greg, was doing our own stunts.
Really? You get to do that?
Yeah, I'm a little Rambette in this movie. You know, I worked out and...
like what kind of stunt did you do?
Well, there's a car chase.
Open your own car door, that kind of thing?
I did that. I sorted the raisins out in a granola. I did a lot of things.
But seriously, what...
We're in a taxi cab, which we use as surveillance, and this this big garbage truck takes us on a forklift and flips us up 3 stories like this and drops us in a compactor. And we had a scene to do while we were inside of that. I did that.
But you didn't go off into the compactor.
Yes, I did.
No, you went up 3 stories in a garbage...
Yes, I did.
No, wait a minute.
Ma! I did so! Maybe not all of them.
The truck goes up 3 stories.
No, we go up 3 stories. The forklift gets us, boom, up we go.
And then you fall 3 stories?
No, it puts us down.
Oh.
I'm not going to fall. I had the granola waiting for me. What are you, nuts?
That was a stunt.
Where
That was a stunt in the same sense that riding an elevator would be a stunt. You go up, you come down.
Let me tell you something, man. I did my own stunts. I swear.
Well, it's going to be a big hit. That's what they're saying.
Boy, I hope so.
Yeah, yeah. And you're going to be at the amphitheater in L.A.?
Yes, be the amphitheater Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, great.
So I'm excited.
Great. Nice to see you again,
Good
Billy.
to see you, David.
Congratulations.
Always. Thank you.
We'll be back here at the station identification. Thank you. Thank you. Forgive me for applauding, but I saw the sign and just couldn't help myself. Now, this back there is not a balloon, and it's not a zephyr. A zephyr is a wind. I think Zeppelin, right? Is that the word you were thinking of? Huh? Which? Zeppelin? Thank you. It's not that either. It's a 35-foot-tall balloon made of vinyl, $14,000, and it's making that annoying hum. 220-volt inflator, so that's what that is. Miss Liberty, a big vinyl balloon. Tomorrow, folks, in this program, Elaine Boozler will be here, John Phillips, Stupid Petrix, and Jack Duval will be joining us. And now, folks, first the rules. If Mr. Melman mispronounces 3 consecutive words, the questioner will be awarded a penalty kick. Mr. Melman wishes to thank the publishers of the World Book Encyclopedia, from which he may quote entire passages verbatim. The use of barbed hooks, marlin spikes, or pine tar is strictly prohibited. And finally, remember, Mr. Melman is an attorney. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Bud Melman.
A hearty good evening to my wonderful, wonderful television family. I'm Larry Bud Melman. I'm here to answer your questions about personal problems, money problems, and affairs of the heart. So let's get started.
Excuse me, Larry, before we begin, now, you're not actually in the Navy, are you?
No, Dave. I dress this way because it makes me look good. Damn good.
All right.
First question, please.
Okay, who has the first question tonight for Mr. Melman? Anybody want to own up to that? How do you do? Nice to see you. What is your name, ma'am?
Stacey Key.
Where are you from, Stacey?
Alabama.
What do you do in Alabama?
Well, I just moved here to New York Sunday.
And from where did you move?
Close to Montgomery, Alabama.
I see. And what are you doing now in New York?
Looking for a job.
Looking for a job. And how long will you let go from my hand?
Well, as soon as you let go of mine.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Did you go to school in Alabama?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Auburn University.
Oh, great
Where
university.
you go, yeah.
And what kind of work are you looking for?
Television and as a musician.
Oh, TV music.
Paul?
Paul? Do we have any openings down there?
We'll work on that. Okay.
All right, do you have a question tonight for Mr. Melman?
Yes, Mr. Melman, do you believe there is a heaven and hell after life on Earth?
Well, Stacy, I don't know if there's a heaven, but I know there's a hell because I've been there. The horrible tropic heat, the sounds of gunfire, and never knowing who's your friend and who's your enemy. Tampa, Florida, what a hole. So the aquarium... So the aquarium there is very nice. Maybe I've been too hard on the place. Paul Schaefer, please give this nice person a bag of Lady Liberty cheese curds.
Oh, very thoughtful. There you are. Tracy? Tracy or Stacy? Stacy, nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Good luck to you. Thank you so much. Who has the next question here for Mr. Melman? Anybody here? Is that it? Oh, hi. How are you? Nice to see you. What is your name, ma'am?
Gloria Wheeling.
Where are you from, Gloria?
London, England.
Oh, London. Pleasure to have you here. What are you doing? Vacationing?
Half and half. My husband's sailing in on the British ship Ark Royal.
And he's participating around
Yes.
Liberty Island. Well, that'll be very exciting. Yes. And how long did the crossing take, or will it take?
Well, they arrive here on Saturday.
And when did he leave?
He left 2 weeks ago.
So that's a nice trip, isn't it?
Yes.
And what do you do in London?
What do? I don't do anything. I'm late.
Well, and I bet you're pretty good at it, too, aren't you? You have a family in London?
No, no family.
You
no.
live right in London?
We live just outside of London, about 40 minutes.
It's a beautiful city, isn't it?
Super.
How do you like New York?
I love it.
It's a dump, isn't it?
I love it.
Okay.
No, it's not.
It's a great city. Okay, do you have a question for Mr. Melman?
Yes, I would like to know what do you think of the London theatres
Oh, good question.
compared with the New York
Right up your
theatres?
alley, Larry.
Please.
I've never been to the theater in London, but if it's anything like the theater in New York, it must be wonderful. The dark, solitary booths, the coin-operated viewing machine.
Is that it?
The girls behind the glass partitions. And everywhere, the magical smell of men enjoying themselves. If you got something like that, I'm on my way.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Please give this nice person a bag.
Stop that. Stop it.
Cheese curd.
Stop it.
I'm sorry you have to hear.
Have a very pleasant stay. Nice meeting you. Take care. One more. Do we have anybody? How do you do, sir? What is your name?
Ricky Roeder.
Where are you from, Ricky?
Cedar Grove, New Jersey.
Yes, sir. What do you do for a living?
I'm a nightclub manager.
Yeah, a nightclub you want to mention?
Yes, the Meadowbrook in Cedar Grove.
Big place?
One of New Jersey's biggest.
Okay, good for you. And you have a question for Larry tonight?
Yes, I do. Mr. Melman, I'm getting married in September. Any suggestions for the honeymoon?
Well, you could stay at my apartment, if you don't mind the constant noise from the speedway. Oh, and you can't use the refrigerator. I had it sealed a few years back when the smell got out of hand. But don't worry about me.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the show. I'd like to begin the proceedings tonight with an impression now. I'm going to do for you a person who is visiting New York City from San Diego. Here we go. And it goes something like this. I say to the person, so how did you get to New York from San Diego? Here we go. And it goes something like this. I flew. I flew. We have a lovely young woman visiting from San Diego who actually goes to school in Tucson, University of Arizona, and you're studying radio and TV? What was your name, ma'am? Amy. Amy? Yeah, all right. Do it once again. I mean, how did you get here from San Diego, Amy? Thank you. But now it's beginning to sound like you're not sure. Welcome to the show, folks. We got a great one here tonight, don't we, Paul?
Cute show tonight.
No. It's a great show, buddy.
It's a great show tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel refreshed today. You know what I did today? I went out, I got myself shaved and dipped for the summer.
How nice for you.
Thank you. Yesterday, the United States Senate approved a resolution urging a discontinuance of the, this is insane, they want to discontinue now the $81,000 pension to former UN UN Secretary Kurt Waldheim. They say that it's unfair for him to get this pension since he's still getting his SS pension. And I think that's probably... Oh, just my luck. You're all fans of the SS. Whoa, could be a long night. They're SS groupies, Paul.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. They flew. They flew. They flew. You know, I was watching this game show this afternoon. Interesting question. Now, think about this question for a second, Paul.
Okay.
The question was, what has a shorter shelf life now? What has a shorter shelf life? A Twinkie, a jelly donut, or a Yoko Ono album? I don't even get that. Boy, look at this show, folks. Jack Duvall is here, and this man's interesting gentleman. He was supposed to be here a couple of nights ago, and he wasn't, so now he is. And that's good enough for us. Also, John Phillips, Elaine Boosler, and Stupid Petrix. Ladies and gentlemen, he's young, he's personable, Mr. Paul Schaefer. Paul.
Thank you so much. David, I've got a theory about you.
Yeah, what is that, Paul?
Well, you know, you're always seen with a cigar. You're smoking a cigar all the time. You have pictures of you with a cigar all the time. I maintain that you don't really smoke a cigar. You just want all your writers to smoke cigars.
That's
and so
right.
you want them to start imitating you. You just carry a cigar around. Now they're all smoking cigars.
That's right.
See, I got it.
Good for you, Paul.
Yeah, thank you.
How did you get up here from San Diego?
My arms are tired. I don't know exactly how I got it.
You know, I don't know how many of you from around the United States are coming to this 4th of July celebration. It's the 100th anniversary of the Statue of Liberty, and I guess people from all over the world are going to be flying. But, you know, if you go to this one now, this is just insane. You go to this one at the Meadowlands, which holds 80,000 people, right? And you know what the entertainment is? 200 Elvis impersonators. Now, doesn't that depress you?
Is that true?
Well, yeah, it's true. Say you and the family have driven in the camper all the way from New Mexico to celebrate the gift from the French of the Statue of Liberty to us.
Yes.
And you 200 Elvis impersonators?
Let me ask you this. Do they work together? All of them? 200 of them at the same time?
I don't know. I mean, why? I mean, okay, maybe a dozen. But a dozen would do it, wouldn't it? We have 200? It's almost like everybody gets their own. And they're all managed by 200 Colonel Tom Parker impersonators. That's
so scary.
Let's do a top 10 list and get on with it, shall we? You know, I don't know if we're supposed to report this or not, but I have a monitor out. Does that mean we have to go back to the airport?
No,
We'll circle and land? All right. Boy, there's just nothing in there. Just a big dark hole. Take a look at that. Boy, that's scary. All right, let's get on with this top 10 list here while we're repairing the monitor. From the home office in Milwaukee, Amy, all the way from... You know where Milwaukee is, Amy? Where is it? Where is it? Absolutely right. And now, famous cathedrals for 50. Here we go. From the home office in Milwaukee, top 10 things we collectively as Americans can be proud of. Here we go. Number 10, attendance at Liza Minnelli concerts still optional.
Yeah.
Number 9, greatest number of citizens who have actually boarded UFOs. Many newspapers feature Jumble, that scrambled word game. Number 7, crumbling landmarks torn down, not made a big fuss over. Number 6, hourly motel rates. Number 5, vast majority of Elvis movies made here. Number 4, didn't just give up right after in World War II like some countries we could mention. Number 3, goatees and Van Dykes thought to be worn only by weenies. Number 2, our well-behaved golf professionals. And ladies and gentlemen, the number 1 thing we as Americans can be proud of, fabulous babes coast to coast. Okay. Tonight, we're once again going to answer our viewer mail. We've done this, Paul, a lot, haven't we? For 4
viewer mail?
Every Thursday night is viewer mail. Paul and I answering our viewer mail.
Yes, we do.
Because we think it's the polite thing to do. Here we go. Number 1, Dear Dave, who, in your opinion, are the real men? Your pal, Jeff Feldstein, Santa Ana, California. Interesting question. Let's see. Ed Meese, Alistair Cook, Phil Rizzuto, John Kenneth Galbraith. I think that's it, those four. Oh, yeah, and maybe B. Arthur, but that would be it. It's a joke.
That girl had talent.
That was little Vivino. Donna Vivino, who was with us last evening singing her salute to the Statue of Liberty.
What a trooper.
Yeah. Okay, letter number 2. Dear Dave, do you have complete control over your facial expressions? John Tarmy, Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Woonsocket. That's funny. Fun to say, isn't it? Woonsocket. Woonsocket, John Tarmy. Well, John, I don't know. You know, I am a broadcasting professional, so I guess that I do have some control over my facial expressions. Paul, what about you? Do you...
I don't bother with that. However I feel, that's the way I look.
Yeah. Seems...
Why does he always drag me into these lame viewer mail responses? If he can't carry the show himself, he should go back to doing the weather.
can pull that up in editing. We can pull
We
that
can do a
up.
little editing on that?
Yeah.
Do we have the old Lou Reed hit, Walk on the Wild Side, anywhere in the building? Remember that?
Yes.
Do we have that anywhere? Maybe we can hear a little
hit
bit that
from the
little later.
past?
Number 3, Dear Dave, is there any specific reason why, to the best of my knowledge, your show consistently shuns letters written in bold orange print? I demand a response. Warm regards, Bruce McFadden, Santa Barbara, California. Another letter from California. You know, the reason we don't like to show letters written in orange is that the color orange, for some reason, here, take a look, it tends to burn out the camera lens. Something, I don't know, it's, the phosphorus gets fatigued, and then you, oh, look at that. See, the whole thing is shot. Now, there you go, look. All right, fine. It's a $10,000 lens, Bruce, completely shot. Thank you very much. Hal, go to another camera. This guy has ruined a camera for us. Okay. Okay, great. We'll just use that one now. Paul, I tell you what we ought to do.
There it is.
Lou Reed. We should work up "Oh Canada" for the folks a couple of weeks from now.
You and I, a little
You and
duet
I.
version of it? Sure.
Acapella, yeah.
You do it very, very nicely.
Great song. The
It's a
Canadian
stirring
national anthem. But it's one of several anthems.
You
isn't
know it, of course, from the games.
Yeah.
Hockey
and from,
games
you know,
and such.
the fun we have here at the building.
Yeah.
Dear Dave, letter
No.
number 4 begins, is there any truth to the rumor that you turned down a 3-year contract with the New York Yankees in order to host your own television show? Signed, Joe Moyer, Wayne, New Jersey. You know, actually, I didn't turn that contract down. I find that I can still host the show and also honor my commitment to the Yankees. Hal, do we have the videotape of me in action the other night out at the stadium? All right, watch. I think you'll see what I'm talking about here. Take a look.
Here's the pitch. And it's a deep fly to right. That ball is out of here. Another home run off Shirley. Pinella's heading for the mound. He's calling for a relief pitcher. Here comes the bullpen car, and it looks like Yankee fans will be seeing another appearance by David Letterman.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Dave.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Our final letter of the evening. Letter number 5 begins, Dear Dave, I think you should begin giving out recipes on the show. Perhaps Paul could do the same. I'm sure the public would be very interested in hearing your own recipes. Consider this carefully. A fan, Meredith Hackemeister, Beaumont, Texas. Well, interesting notion, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah. I have a recipe.
You have
for
one,
her.
Paul?
I have a recipe
good.
for
Let's
her.
hear it.
It's a recipe for love. First, you start out with 1 tablespoon of understanding. Now fold in a cup of an old-fashioned thing they used to call commitment. I don't know, call me old-fashioned, it feels pretty good to me. Maybe it's just me. Now give me about a teaspoon of tenderness. Try a little tenderness there. You know, stir in some of those special moments when it's just the 2 of you together. Finally, heat it on the flames of your burning desire. That feels real good. Now beat well. And by the way, Dave, that serves 6.
It serves 6. Okay, we got a great show. We'll do a commercial. We'll be right back, folks. Thank you, folks. Welcome back. It's time once again for Stupid Pet Tricks. People from all over bring their little animals, dogs, cats, parrots, turtles, goats, whatever they have. And they come in and they do silly little tricks that the animals have been taught to do by their owners, apparently. Remember, this is only an exhibition. This is not a competition. Please, 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 Amy, no wagering. Do you like New York so far, Amy? Okay. Have you been here before? First trip? Okay. Good for you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's say hello to our first participant tonight, Lisa Levy. Lisa, where are you? Come on out and... Come on. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Nice to see you. Where are you from, Lisa?
New York City.
New York? New York. What do you do for a living?
I'm an art director.
For?
An advertising agency.
Advertising agency. That's great work, isn't it?
It's fun. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. And you have your pet there in a airtight container.
There's holes.
There are holes in there. And what is that? What kind of an animal?
It's a hamster.
It's a hamster. And what is your hamster's name?
Bitey.
Bitey. How long have you had Bitey?
2 years.
2 years. Is that a good pet? Do you enjoy that?
Yeah, it's a great pet.
And what will Bitey do tonight?
She's going to bowl.
Bitey will bowl. In the ball.
Yeah, she's like the bowling ball, sort of.
Good golly, Miss Bitey.
So, I'm sorry, Paul?
Good golly, Miss Bitey, I think.
Good golly, Miss Bitey.
Sure likes to bowl.
Oh, sure likes to bowl.
Sure likes to bowl.
That's true.
So, in essence, what we're doing here tonight is pretty much saying goodbye to Bitey, aren't we?
No way.
Now, will she be all right in the ball? Well, obviously, you've done it before.
She loves it. She loves it.
Did you teach her to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we have the little bowling alley set up with the pins?
Could you put her down so I can call her?
Absolutely. You have to call Bitey to come?
Yeah.
Is
that's
Bitey
how
that
it works.
responsive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty
okay.
much. We'll see.
Whoops! A joke. Just a joke. Hi, Bitey.
Okay.
Hi, Bitey.
Just put her down.
Anyway, would you like a drum roll here for this? No drum roll? Okay.
Just put her down. I'll call her.
Right like this?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Okay. Bitey. Let go. Bitey.
Do you have to rent shoes for this?
Bitey. Come here, Bitey.
Yeah.
Bitey, come
I like that. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at Bitey here in the slow motion, and then maybe we'll try and pick up the spare. Here it comes. And boom. Geez, that was very nice, Lisa. Nice trick. Thank you very much for being here. Good luck to you. Bitey. All right. Is there a Karen Rubin back there? Karen, if you're back there, come on out here and bring whatever you have with you. Hi, Karen. How are you? Oh, this is... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Where are you from, Karen?
Youngstown, Ohio.
Youngstown, Ohio. And what do you do for a living there?
Just a housewife, mother.
All right. And this is...
Wiki Tut.
Wiki Tut? Wiki Tut is what exactly? How would you describe this massive protoplasm?
She is a 3-year-old French lop.
A French lop? That's a kind of a rabbit?
30 pounds.
30-pound rabbit? That's amazing. Is it all right if I touch the...
Oh, sure.
Now, is this a good pet to have?
Oh, she's wonderful.
Does she stay in the house with you?
Yes. She's in a cage, but she's housebroken, and we have a lot of fun with her. She's very timid. We're getting lots of luck.
Yeah. You know, I haven't been feeling too lucky lately. I wonder if... This is an amazing beast, and these are the actual ears?
Those are her ears.
Yeah? Okay. All right, and now, I know you have the rabbit there in a dress, but I guess you knew that. Okay, Karen, what will the rabbit do for us tonight?
Well, I sing "You Are My Sunshine," and she falls asleep in my arms. Okay.
It doesn't seem like a very long trip, actually. I'm pretty much out cold now, isn't she? Okay.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Skies are gray. You'll never know you
Okay, Karen. You all right? Vicky. Paul, get the smelling salts, quick! Get me a CPR unit in here. All right, Karen, let's take a look at your dozing hair there. Oh, my. Oh, my. So there's apparently not much to do in Youngstown, huh? Yeah, okay, Karen. Nice of you to make the trip. Nice meeting you and your rabbit. Bye-bye. Thank you. Take care. Nice job. Our next participant is also named Karen. Is there a Karen Spratt with us tonight? Karen, come on out and say hello to the folks. Hi, Karen. Nice to see you. How are you? Where are you from, Karen?
From
Montana.
Stevensville, Montana. What is that like out there?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Big sky country, yeah. A lot of wide open spaces and
a lot of mountains.
A lot of mountains, a lot of open prairie and stuff.
No, not in that area, not in western Montana.
Mostly skyscrapers and subways.
Yeah, right.
Okay, what do you do for a living in Montana?
I'm a horse trainer.
Oh, that sounds like a great life. You enjoy that?
Very much.
Yeah. And this is your dog? Who?
Felix.
Your dog Felix, also from Montana? No, they live in 2 different states, Dave. Thank you. Yeah, oddly enough, the dog's from Utah, and they see each other on weekends. All right, what are you and Felix going to do?
Felix is going to close the door and turn out the light.
Oh, good, good. This is a handsome dog. What kind is Felix?
Thank you. She's a Black Lab, Airedale, and Australian Shepherd.
That's a good combination. Does she work with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hi, Felix. How you doing, buddy? Hi, Felix.
Felix.
Okay, all right, let's see what you need. Do you want a drum roll here or anything?
No, thanks.
Okay, Karen. Felix, the dog, will open the door, close the door, turn out the light, something like that.
Stay.
Felix is now staying.
Come here, Felix. Come here.
Felix.
Close the door. Turn out the light. Over here. Turn out the light.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at Felix turning out the light in the slow motion instant replay. There's Felix closing the door, turning out that light. Yeah. Boy, it's a beautiful day out here on the Hudson River, and in just a couple of seconds we're going to be pushing off and heading out to open ocean to do some saltwater fishing.
That's right, Dave. And you know, I'm especially excited today because our guide is the award-winning deep-sea fisherman, Chris Elliott.
Howdy, boys.
That's right.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Thank you very much for joining us today. What accent will you be using this afternoon?
I've been doing my southern boy accent.
Uh-huh. And what kind of fish are we going after today?
Well, we're going to go after some porpoise.
I thought we were going after bluefish. Aren't porpoise illegal?
It's illegal, but you get out on the water and you can do just about any kind of you want to do. Besides, if we eat them out there and get rid of the evidence, no one will know, right, boys? Come on, don't be slow. Well, do.
Dave, I don't know. I don't want any trouble. Think we should get on the boat?
Oh, yeah, what the heck. It's going to be a lot of fun. The guy's just colorful. That's it. Just a character, you know? Chris, why don't we drop an anchor? I thought we were going to go out and do some deep sea fishing.
Yeah, well, that would be nice. There's just one problem. We're out of gas.
Out of gas? How the hell does that happen?
I forgot. I'm sorry. I have a trial coming up.
Okay, I'll tell you what, let's take a second here to talk about the gear we're using today. As you can see, I'm using a standard fly rod, and of course I have the Fluker Medalist fly reel with the anti-reverse.
And I have a Seamaster Mark II fly reel with direct drive and rim control, a brand new cork grip.
And is that a half Wells, Paul, on that?
No, this is a full Wells, Dave.
Yeah, that's terrific. And Chris, what are you using today?
Well, I'm using a broom handle and some twine and a hook. But if things get really rough, I've got my Seamaster Mach 20 with direct drive and one hell of a recoil.
You think this guy ever won any awards for this nonsense?
Maybe at a pie-eating contest.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you guys making fun of me?
No, Chris.
No. We're enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I wonder if it's all worth it. Throwing our hooks in, hooking helpless, innocent fish, and yanking them up here on the boat, and cutting them open, and seeing all their guts fly out all over the place for no reason. Then I think, what the hell, they're good eating, right?
Hold it, wait a minute. I got one.
Okay, hold on there, buddy. Let me give you a hand. Hold on there. Oh, boy, that's a big one.
Yeah, he's going to be huge.
Yeah, it's about a 25-pounder. Hold on there. Okay, you got to treat her like a woman. Yank her, crank her, but don't stay around to thank her, right? Okay, hold on.
How are you doing?
You're doing just fine. You know, you've really got the build for fishing.
Yeah, I think I have it now, Chris.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just help you out.
I think I have it now.
No, that's okay.
Get off!
Sorry. Hey!
All right. Oh,
Hey,
boy,
look at that.
Woo!
Well, that's a beauty.
That's a great one.
You got yourself a trout.
Wow.
That's a red belly trout. That is a beauty.
Dave, is there any more water?
Paul, it'll be all right. Take it easy. It's going to be all right. No. Take it easy. Put your head back down. It'll be all right.
Dave,
Yeah.
I need water.
Hey, what's that? Huh? What the hell is that?
That's nothing.
Give me that. You're going to share that with everybody. Paul, we have something to eat. There's food, Paul. Get up. We have some food. We're going to be all right.
I have enough of you, Captain Bligh. I am in hell, sir. Say goodnight, them nuts.
Dave, what do you think? Should we get on the boat or not?
Yeah, maybe not.